Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this video, I'm going to compare the display comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra versus Realme GT60 device. So this is another question which has been requested by a few of my subscribers asking me to compare the mid-range segment Realme GT60 comparing with the high-end device which is the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Let's compare the displays comparison side by side, and we'll try to find out which phone has got what type of display comparison regarding the saturation levels and contrast levels. So which phone is doing pretty much better. That's what we'll try to take a look in this video. So first, before that, let me show you exactly the display specifications between these both phones, so which you should know about. So here's a quick look at the display specifications regarding the both phones. So both phones do use the LTPO AMOLED panel, but whereas in the Samsung they do use dynamic LTPO AMOLED panel which is a 2x, and HDR10 plus both phones, and 2600 nits of peak brightness levels. And the Realme GT60 where it has got the 6000 nits of peak brightness levels, but in my testing using the brightness meter, so this is the brightness meter which I have tested in the Realme GT60, I got around close to 2000. So make sure to check that video in case if you want to know more details. But these are the basic specifications about this both devices. And resolution, you can see slightly higher resolution in this device. In the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, pixel density is also slightly higher than this device, and screen to body ratio is slightly better in the Realme device, 91% comparing with the 88%. So now let me show you the settings what I have used in the display. So both phones in the screen mode I selected the vivid option, as you can clearly see guys. So vivid option is selected between the both phones, and these are the options where if you want you can actually explore. So increasing or decreasing the resolution is also possible between the both phones. If you want you can actually do that. Right now there is an option of selecting higher resolution Quad HD. So let me to select the Quad HD resolution, and while comparing this video, so let me start playing the video between these both phones. So right now there is a quick comparison regarding the display Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and Realme GT60, and you can see clearly. And from now I'm not editing any of the part of this video, so without any editing I'll try to upload this video so you know exactly what you can actually expect. Let me put the brightness to 50% between the both phones. So both phones are set to kind of close to 50% exactly. And if you need to observe one thing, the Realme has got slightly higher saturation in the contrast levels. I'm not sure whether you will be able to notice, but I can definitely notice. Try to observe this part, so which is a red part. Let me just slightly go back, and let's stop here and let's try to compare this section only. So where I can actually see a lot of difference between the both displays. So right now you can see slightly more saturation it did look in the Realme GT60 when you compare with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. So between the both phones, let me hold here, and you might be able to see the viewing angles, but slightly little bit more saturated it did look in this Realme GT60, and slightly more brightness level also we can actually expect. And Samsung S24 Ultra, it has got its own advantage of not having that much of reflections. The display is pretty good, so there will be not much reflections happening in this S24 Ultra as well. That's something which I did observe. So right now you can see the light on the, I'm trying to use the torch light, and you can see the difference how much it is on the Realme GT60 versus S24 Ultra. You can see I'm trying to move, and you can clearly see the reflections are very less in this S24 Ultra. That's something the Samsung did introduce recently, but with the full brightness, 100% brightness I'm trying to compare. So we can definitely see in this area as well, which is more good looking because of this curved display also. So right now you can definitely observe guys. So for the mid-range segment, definitely the Realme GT60 is doing pretty much its own justification. So this is a quick comparison between these both phones in terms of the display comparison. So mid-range segment versus premium range segment device. So this might give the more clarity about the both phones regarding the displays. So meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching. Until next time, more updates, and bye.